Hi there. I want to talk about longer term effects of drink. I mean, I'm older, obviously. I'm quite lucky to be retired. I've done okay out of it, all my life, really. But when you're younger, when I was younger, if I hadn't drank, I probably would have been a lot further ahead in my life. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, contented, and healthy now. However, if you are in a younger group who watch these videos, try and think about the long term effects. I know you don't want to do it when you're 21, 22. It's party time, isn't it? But if you do get into a routine or a habit of drinking heavily, as I did, many of us did, around my age, some of which aren't here anymore because of the alcohol issues, then just think about how much better you can do at work. Because you go to work, there's no doubt there'll be two or three people at work, no matter what you do, who are fresher than others on a Monday. And the ones that are fresh will be singled out for promotions, a bit of overtime, maybe a bit of special treatment, and they'll always do better. Most successful people come off alcohol probably about the mid-30s, and then their career flies. They see a bit of common sense maybe, and thought, well, the more I drink, the worse I'm going to be. Maybe I'll miss out on this promotion or next move somewhere else, because you're going to turn up fresher, earlier, better presented, all this sort of thing. Because if you are a drinker, even a moderate drinker, you're going to have days when you look a bit dishevelled. You missed your breakfast, you're being late for work by a few minutes, you're rushing, you're not organised, all this sort of thing. People can easily notice if you've had a heavy night, and they don't forget about that. And, there's often talk about, oh, that John's had a heavy night again. You can tell when somebody's had a drink, or a heavy drink anyway. There's all that sort of thing to think about for the future, and where you want to be, and focus on where you want to be in 2 years' time. Maybe give it up for a while. It's easier to stop when you're younger, as long as you're not physically dependent. And in 2 years, you'll an even quicker change than I did, because obviously your body will respond quicker. Your mind will be quicker. Everything will be better. You go to the gym, you lose weight quicker. You get fitter quicker. Everything's better when you're younger. So my advice to anybody who's young in the younger set, I'm on about 20s, 30s, 40s here, quit if you can, or at least cut down, and then you'll find a massive difference at work. There won't be as much stress. You'll be able to get through the day and quite enjoy it. Because when you're, I would say, a heavy drinker, not even alcoholic, just heavy drinker, what you're looking for is, you get past lunchtime, and then you think, well, I've only got another 4 or 5 hours, and I can go for a pub, go for a drink in the pub, and I'll feel a bit better. And you get in the pub, it's 5:30, and you're there again at 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, or 11 o'clock, and then you start the whole cycle again, and then you're working just to drink. As I said in the previous video, I mean, the average to heavy drinker, a moderate drinker, you're talking at least £7,000-8,000 a year. I mean, a beer's about £5 now on average. It's more if you go anywhere like a sporting event or a cinema or a restaurant. You add all that together, taxis and all the other costs to take away food that you fancy, which you wouldn't normally eat. You spend a lot of your hard-earned cash on an alcohol, which is harming you every day. So just think about the future if you can. I know it's difficult when you're younger to imagine that you're going to be 50 and 60, but it soon creeps up on you, and you've got to make some provision for that. You save some money, get some money invested, get some property, get a pension scheme, this sort of thing, because you certainly don't want to be poor when you're older, because there is this fallacy that you need less money when you're older. Well, that's wrong. You need more money because you've got more time. As you get older, you've got less earning power. So when you're younger, just 2 or 3 beers less every day, invest that money, and within a couple of years, you'll see a massive difference. It's the whole, your whole life will change with cutting down. I hate to think how much I've spent over the years. I mean, it would be a colossal amount. And people that I know got more than me. And I was less productive at work as well. Probably missed out on promotions, all this sort of thing. And you end up where you don't want to be sometimes. So I shall speak to you all soon. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. and I'll speak to you probably tomorrow.